I would draw little flowers on and circles on a piece of paper to make it look like I was doing something. So I was good at blending in.
Flowers and circles don't exactly qualify as grade 12 English, but that's the way Alana managed to graduate from high school.
Sometimes teachers would notice and send me to the office and say I was fooling around, and which I wasn't doing work. But they had they had an idea, but they didn't have, I don't think, the idea of the scope of my problem.
And after high school, Alana decided things had to change. She couldn't just live life without reading and writing, and it was time to get some help.
I had a tutor, and we just worked through my problems. I can read all the traffic signs, I can read headlines on the newspaper and know what they mean, whereas before I would fake it, like a lot of people do.
Alana soon began to feel very passionately about literacy and literacy for adults.
As a volunteer, she joined the board of directors for Literacy Alberni some years ago. And now she's an employee at Literacy Alberni, and she's the executive assistant at the center, which is a very integral job.
Over the last decade, Literacy Alberni has seen many success stories like Alana's. Stories that inspire people like Pam Craig to keep on putting that extra effort in for literacy.
They feel isolated. They may not have a support system around them, and they come to Literacy Alberni to access help and then find a family. And they become part of our events, part of our programs. They meet people, and the confidence building, you can see it happening, which is so rewarding.
Rewarding in more ways than one. Pam Craig has been involved with Literacy Alberni since its inception in 2004 and has recently been recognized for her efforts.
Pam has been absolutely tireless, inexhaustible, as well as inspirational in her contribution to Literacy Alberni. She's the current chair, and I can't think of a more deserving person of the BC Community Achievement Award. It's a feather in the hat of Pam. Clearly it's a feather in the hat of the community, but on a very personal level, I think it's a real achievement for Literacy Alberni because of how much time she dedicates to the organization, how much of herself she gives to the community through literacy as well.
Of course, Pam is honored to receive such a prestigious award, but in true Pam Craig style, she attributes it to the greater community.
Because we have had such tremendous support from so many corners in our community, we have a recognition in the province in regards to that. So I think that this Literacy Award is really for all of our community.
In Port Alberni, I'm Jenny Fortin.